So for my
That's an old song. If you want to be happy for the rest of your life, make an ugly woman your wife. Well, apparently, the reverse is now true. What? Have you ever seen an attractive woman with a, well, less than attractive man, and wondered, how did a guy who looks like you get a girl like you?
Oh, well, a recent study, and there are actually studies that are out there, people are putting money in to research this. This study confirms that love is indeed blind. 1/3 of women polled said looks were not as important as a successful career.
Thank goodness.
Money, probably. Or a sense of humor.
Money.
Yeah, exactly. And nowhere else is that more true than in Hollywood. Watch.
Money.
Money.
In the world of celebrities, it's kind of a common phenomenon. Hot women who date, well, not so hot men. Janet Jackson and Jermaine Dupri, Keith Richards and Patty Hansen. And of course, the Donald really hit the jackpot with wife Melania. And although she's recently upgraded to hottie hubby Danny Moder, Pretty Woman Julia Roberts infamously loved Lyle Lovett.
How in the world could this happen?
So why do so many princesses choose to date the frogs?
You have an average-looking girl with a great-looking guy, or vice versa. It's always some type of money or power behind the case.
If you're with someone that's really nasty looking and then you look really hot, everybody's going to look at you. You're going to be the center of attention.
Love will make you look at the ugliest person in the world and say, that's a good-looking person.
Former OCer Misha Barton actually seeks out guys who are not appearance-oriented because, quote, it wouldn't be a good idea to have to share my life with a man who cares as much about his looks as I do about mine. But do women just care less than men do about their mate's mug?
Personally, I think confidence. You get a guy that's really confident, feels good about himself, displays himself well, women can go for that. It's not necessarily the looks.
That's so true. Confidence.
Yeah, but every guy you've ever been around that I've seen is hot.
That's not true.
Oh, I don't know. I'm going back through him.
No. Go back to
No, he was handsome. Here to tell us why, I know who you're talking about. Here to tell us why women date men considered less traditionally attractive is relationship expert Patrick Wanis. Hi, Patrick.
Hi, Patrick. Good morning. Also, high-profile matchmaker and founder of Premier Match, Christine Nightingale. Hello, Christine. And in our studio audience, Nashaba Solodin. Did I pronounce that right?
Everyone has trouble with that.
Okay.
Solodin.
Okay. And who dates, well, it says ugly men. I'm not going to say that. You date men that some might consider less attractive?
Well, I don't go out looking for ugly men, but looks are not my top priority when I'm looking for someone to date. For me, personality, charm, attentiveness.
There's a lot of charming guys around you right now.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
and also, real quick, by satellite from the UK, Colin Kane, he describes himself as ugly.
He's not.
He's not ugly at all. And his girlfriend, Vanessa, hello, Upton, she says for her, he is the most gorgeous man in the world. Hi, guys. All right, we got to start with you. So, Vanessa, you are a model. Clearly, you're absolutely stunning. And Colin, you're a cute guy. No, why? What?
Thank you.
Well, I see I see what they're talking about. No, you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
For yourself, Jared.
Listen, ask my girlfriends. I don't know. They have cataracts. Girl and girlfriend, but they have many cataracts. No, Vanessa, where did the two of you meet?
We met at a boxing match. Colin was a boxer and I was a ring card girl. Obviously I was supposed to be looking my best and him looking his worst, and we just were attracted to each other.
And you say, I mean, and you feel that he is attractive, but there are other things that are more important to you.
Personally, I think he's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, some women may think that, some may not, but he's absolutely perfect to me. But, you know, it's the personality that counts at the end of the day. I mean,
do you think that's true?
You lose your looks as you get
look,
older, and
it basically comes down to your value system. What are the most important things to you? It's also the pain and pleasure principle. We move away from pain towards pleasure. The bottom line is, what is it about the guy that's going to make the woman feel good?
But Christy, you're a matchmaker.
Yes.
Do women actually contact you and say, you know, I'd like to have a less attractive man. It's going to do better for my self-esteem? I
can see that. I can see people doing
that. That happens?
Well, I mean, as a matchmaker, we're interviewing hundreds of people per week. And so the women come to us and they often say, I'm doing well in my own business, but I want to meet a man that's also doing well in business, that's educated, that's also has, I mean, sense of humor is very, very important. And as both women have been saying, they're drawn towards that person.
You know what? I'm going to jump in here and give you a personal thing. Well, I mean,
Oh, hot women always say that.
No,
But look,
I
there's
don't
many
think I'm
reasons.
hot, but-
There's many reasons that a woman will go out with a man that's less attractive. First, it might make her feel more secure about herself because she thinks no one's going to be hitting on this guy, so it's less competition. Second, you already showed it on the TV that there are many women who, first and foremost, are more concerned about their own looks than the looks of their guy.
Yeah, but I can't understand why a woman would feel insecure, because, I mean, the women...
Because you're always worried that the guy, a hot guy is going to try to find somebody hotter.
Have you ever met that is fully happy about her body?
To tell you the truth, with all the women that
ask these men out here. Have you ever met a woman who's been fully happy with her body?
Which woman is fully happy about her body? Oh, I'd like to have...
I've never...
Yes, see, there you go.
Ask the guys. Be honest with yourself.
I'm happy with my body.
I'm happy with your body. I don't even know what that means.
Look, men, this is very important. Men are primarily stimulated visually by what they see. This is something to do with the brain. Women are primarily stimulated auditorily by what they hear. That's why they like intelligent men, men who speak well, guys with accents, that sort of thing.
No, I completely agree with you on that. But I want to talk to Vanessa and Colin. One of the points of the study that came out said that quote unquote ugly men exist as a way of repairing our gene pool, because I guess less attractive men might be better fighters. That's sort of our instinct when we see a less attractive man.
What kind of study was that?
I don't know. These are your people that are doing these studies.
No, but I don't agree with that study. The attraction, there's many levels of attraction in a relationship. There's friendship, love, sex, companionship, emotional intimacy. There's many different things that come into play.
But I think what the study is saying that when you see like a manly, tough guy like Colin
but that's about the reproduction.
Attractive.
That's about us trying to reproduce. So when a woman is attracted to a guy...
We need to have Vanessa and Colin. Right. We spent all this money on the satellite.
I'm sorry,
but I'd like to have them respond.
Yeah.
Jeez.
There's also less competition for the mirror as well with an ugly guy, you know?
There you go.
But Vanessa, do you really feel that way, that you're going to feel better and more comfortable? Well, Colin's going to be so thrilled that he's with a model, a supermodel. He's never going to cheat on me.
I personally think that the whole thing is really shallow. I think people that go for people purely because of their looks are just really shallow, and if you feel less confident about yourself when you feel that you need to go with an ugly person to make you feel better, I would never want to be around people like that.
I agree, but that's easy coming from a model. Hello? If she wasn't a model, would she say the same thing? Like, I agree, that's true.
I'm a mother, I'm a house cleaner, I'm everything, you know, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but if you weren't so beautiful, would you say the same thing? That it's so shallow?
I really would, yeah, I do.
Will you say that when you're about 65? I hope so. I agree with you that it's important not to get obsessed. It's important not to get obsessed with looks. This is the princess myth. You know, someone that's beautiful equals goodness. Someone that's ugly equals wickedness.
Yeah, but you know something? With the clients that come to our service, they're looking for a long-term relationship, and a relationship is built on that. It's beyond attractive.
I agree. I agree that that's the initial attraction, but you have to have mutual concern. You have to have joint growth. You have to have identity and individuality. You have to have open communication and fun and
my self-esteem's pretty low. I can tell you this. When I've dated really attractive women, you kind of wonder, you know, you're not together.
No,
God, everybody wants
absolutely. When I've been out with my guy and you see all the girls and they're doing the little faces to him, you sometimes think, well, maybe it wouldn't be as, you know.
Yeah, you're proud in one moment, and then you're kind of freaking out in the other.
What are you saying? You felt threatened by beautiful women?
Come on, guys. Let's get our survey from the fellas out there and the ladies too. Do you feel like a more attractive woman is going to be more of a threat in a way to you?
Yes, a lot of guys are saying yes.
There's a mix.
Is it harder to date a more attractive woman? Do you think?
No. You know something, and I
they're thinking about putting it to bed.
But you know, all the men that we interview, the first thing that they on their criteria list is looks. Yeah. I mean, they just want attractive women, right, fellas? Who would
come on? Now they're all quiet. Now they're not saying anything.
It is.
Come on, guys. Is it?
Yeah. Nasha, can I tell you?
Absolutely.
Okay. Again, you sometimes have been out with really attractive men, though, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah, because you're very attractive. What happened?
Thank you.
And so what happens? How does that make you feel?
Going out with an attractive man?
Yeah.
Well, I go out with guys more so because of their personalities, and at the end of the day, if he can make me laugh, that's what counts.
Well, did you also say, quote, when poverty walks in the door, love goes out the window?
Absolutely, and I'm going to stick by that because I am not going to...
This is money.
money is important, especially with New York as a background. You need money to even breathe in this city, and I'm not going to deny that I don't like the finer things in life. I do want to dine in nicer places. I don't want to have to choose between going to the movies or going to dinner. And a guy who's well educated and established and is ambitious, has drive, and aim in life is very attractive to me. I am not attracted to.
Can you find a really good-looking guy who's really funny?
Which is fine. I don't just date ugly guys who are established and successful. If they have the whole package, doesn't matter if they're good looking or ugly.
Okay.
It's just.
Thank you.
All right. Well, we appreciate you all being here today.
That was good.
Feisty little subjects today. Hey, thanks, Colin and Vanessa. We appreciate it. And for more information, Colin, you're a very cute guy, and Vanessa, you're absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
For more information on why women date less attractive men, I'm not going to say ugly men. I think that's horrible. Log on to our website at mnjshow.com.
I'm glad.